so moving on to some other travel essentials. I, for one, like to bring a nice camera. I purchased my camera, which is the Sony a5100. I purchased this camera, funny story, I purchased this camera for that trip in Europe, but the lens that I ordered with it, because I thought I was all smart and techy and I understood the lenses and whatnot. This is my first camera that I bought, by the way, and I ordered some crazy lens to come with it. And I went to Spain and I put the lens on the camera, and your boy had footage all up in his nostrils. Like, it was so zoomed in, it was like for far away shots or whatever. So that was a hot mess, but I got this Sony a5100, and I think it's a pretty nice camera. It definitely works well in like daylight. Get you a camera if you're into that. I got this on a Black Friday like deal, like it was like a Cyber Monday deal. I also think that you don't actually have to have like an advanced camera with detachable lenses and attachable lenses and all that other stuff, all that jazz. You can actually just use your phone's camera. Whether you have like an Android or an iPhone or whatever you're using, utilize the fact that your phones nowadays can take pictures and can take video, and they're pretty simple to like upload to places. I definitely like appreciate the camera quality of the iPhones out there. So one of these days I'm going to do like a little techie haul, like a junior techie haul, because I'm not like an advanced tech out here. But I think I do have a couple of things that I have been using that have been very like useful and fun really for me when I'm traveling. One of those things is this like cute set of like clickable like lenses. So I don't know if that's, can you guys see that? Can y'all see that? Okay, so there's this like clip lens that you can like clip on to your iPhone or any phone really. So there's the camera, and so you would clip that right on. So it's serving you like wide angle now, versus like, let me show you guys, versus like this, which is just my crotch. But this is cool, right? So it comes with a wide angle lens. I think this is the wide angle lens. Yep, the wide angle lens. It comes with a fisheye lens and then a macroscopic lens. I love these little lenses, and I bring them with me, and I think they make cool shots. So yeah, go look into them. They're called Impal lenses. I'll put the link to them in the description, but I probably also will do a like a small tech haul where I just go through all these in like very great detail. iPhone attachable lenses, another great travel essential. While we're on the subject of iPhones, I think another travel essential is podcasts. I really thought that podcasts weren't all that like back in the day when like they were first coming out, but I don't know, I've gotten really addicted to them lately. Most likely because I've like moved back to the city, to the cityscape, and I'm like always on like public transportation now. We all know that public transportation can be just a little depressing. So it's great to like lighten up your day when you're on the train, on the bus, on the plane. I like honestly am like very new to podcasts, but I do have some favorites. Yeah, so I really like The Read. The Read is so funny. Oh my god. Do you guys know who Kid Fury is? Let me know in the description if y'all know who Kid Fury is. He's so funny and so real. Like I need that in my life. So yeah, there's that. I've been listening a little bit to Psychobabble, which is Tyler Oakley's podcast with his friend Corey Cool, and he sometimes has guests on there as well. He's pretty fun. I've been watching Tyler Oakley on YouTube forever. Who else hasn't? Like, when I also listen to this podcast called Throwing Shade, which is kind of more of a politically charged podcast that's also funny. So it makes sort of like news a bit more crunchable through laughter. So I really like that, and I listen to these, and all the people that I've mentioned are really funny. So it's for The Read, it's Crystal and Kid Fury, and Throwing Shade is Aaron Gibson and Brian Safi, and for Psychobabble it's Tyler Oakley and Corey Cool, as I mentioned already, and they're all funny. So go check them out if you guys know some podcasts that like I should be listening to because they're like funny. So moving on, this channel is primarily a natural hair channel. So I got to come through with the natural hair travel essentials. It's really hard trying to keep up with your hair, especially if you're going on a trip for an extended amount of time, especially if you're going abroad. Oh my god, I need to do a story time on how I kept up with my hair when I went on that trip to Europe for an entire month, where I was not allowed to bring much of anything with me through TSA, but also like going to a country where all the products are in like a different language and most of the products that you're used to using are not available anywhere. So story time on how I kept up with my hair in Spain coming soon. But this is a travel essential. I'm not going to bring this huge like bucket with me. I do have a smaller container that I'll just like scoop this stuff out of and put into that smaller container, and then I'll take that with me. Eco Styler gel is like holy grail in my natural hair care regimen anyway. On the go, it's a great way to just like, if you have twists that are just like out of whack or like or just like frizzy or whatever, it's easy to just like wet your hair, put some Eco Styler on it, and like retwist it, rebraid it, whatever, and go. So I definitely will be taking some of this with me on my trip to New York, which I need to pack for. Oh my god. Actually, like, let me pack. I'm just gonna pack. I'm just gonna get into it. I need to do this. This is essential. So my goal, okay, here today is to pack light. That is a very important skill to learn, packing lightly. I'm just gonna get into it. Maybe I'll like speed through this whole process of me packing, but you know, I'm gonna do the essentials. Underwear, you know, underwear, the socks, okay, pants, shirts, jacket, camera, computer, iPhone, and the chargers. Don't forget the chargers. God bless.